Hello, everybody. Got a couple people, or I should say, Damon. Oh, yeah. So Damon, um, we've got a pretty good op to show you today. Got a couple people online. Did Anderson run away yet?
I'm still here.
So we got
Oh,
Anderson.
we're alive now, or
Yeah,
shit.
we got Anderson Plank. Wait, this is a private stream? Well, I didn't want it to be a private stream.
What does that
Does that mean we should all be naked?
No, Plank. That was the pornographic stream we did.
Oh, that was the last stream. Okay, got it.
Oh yeah,
Is it really a private stream?
I can see it from my television, so I assume that. Hey, Shisk.
Oh, okay.
I think you just meant it's a stream all for him.
Yeah. Okay. Because
So
I
now
did
next
do like a
stream.
private testing stream recently, so I wondered. I was like curious. It might have saved some. Anyway, so I got.
What are the rules of streams? If we have more people on this side than we do on the other side, should we just quit?
Yeah, probably. Hi, Thor, Mrs. Doyle. Oh, now there's 7, 8 people. Okay, we have some people. So currently, what's happening is Andy is really messing up Rogue.
You can say
Yep.
that again.
It's not even showing. What happened to the core killer attack? It like disappeared.
Oh, I don't know.
That's weird. Oh, nice. Fritz had a worship stream. Nothing to spectate. Okay. Anyways, well, this op is going down. Ooh. Gotta keep.
Hopefully.
I know you guys don't come to watch me clear map, but this is my VP account. And I want to keep the map as empty as possible. So today we got a really good stream for you, though. So we had an operation. What was it, like Saturday?
Don't clear map, bro. Come on. Who
I think
does
we have
that?
one every day.
The crab bot thing? What are you talking about, Thor?
Your bot is currently saying it's time to crab.
I don't see that, and I can't even find the command that normally does that in the bot. It's really weird. So for you guys, it still hasn't posted for me. That's weird. Let's restart that.
It says it on your screen. It says EF bot. It's time to crab.
Dude,
And then
not on
it
my
says
screen. It doesn't show that.
Maybe you're watching the private stream.
Hey, Superb. That's really weird. Like I don't see that anywhere. That's really odd. Anyways, I guess I won't kill it because you guys are telling me not to. So it looks like we got a glitch going on Rogue. So a couple days ago, we shouldn't have lost this up. That was sad. A couple days ago, we rolled what we considered a 27 hit op. Some were kind of conservative, but for instance, this Tapir was pretty high health and 4 shocks, and then Torrent was pretty high health. So we knew we could make up maybe attack on each of those, but.
Thank you, Anderson.
Thank you, Anderson.
Yeah, shush. It's not. I'm looking at my OBS right now, and it's not in the chat log. Oh, it is now. That's odd, but it's not. I don't even know how to stop that because I can't even find it. Here it is. Um,
Doesn't matter that the bot is saying that. I mean, it is almost time to craft, isn't
It always is.
it? Yep.
What's the bot saying now?
okay, it should
Like
be
his favorite
fixed,
time of the
guys.
month.
They're saying that it's time to take a crap.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm connected now. Okay. Let's stop. Okay. Hey, welcome. I'm Crazy Not. Let's actually get to this. So as you can see, we have no reason to hide it, but we saboed 32 times on this op, and I want to say that it was all 2.5 guys that dumped the intel. We didn't ask for support on this one, I don't think.
I think we had one where
Tom
Tom
came
popped
in.
in.
Oh,
I think
Tom
might have
came in?
popped I don't know if it was this one or a different one, but I think Tom might have come in on one.
It was Tom came in on this one. Capone put out the post, but Tom was the only one that came for this one.
We really try not to post just for intel. Thank you, Thor. Anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll look at the different maps. We've got a Torrent, Tapir, Phobos, Cooker, Alamo, Hardcore, Humble, Green Court. Yeah. So let's go ahead and they weren't super favorable layouts, if I remember correctly. So as you can see with this Torrent, not as bad because it's easy to get a shock reduction here on the one rocket, but you got the mortars here, which are extra shot, the shock blaster here, and then these are actually spread out really weird. That in order to get all of them, you need like either pixel shocks or like, because he ended up not shocking that one, I don't think. We'll see though. So we got Chimichanga going in.
Everybody loves chimichanga.
Oh yeah, I love chimichangas. Real smart. A lot of the times on people don't really scout and they always throw the smoke where they normally do. But obviously because the rocket launchers were gone, except this one, just knowing your ranges is so important, and not enough people pay attention to that. So knowing that the rocket launchers would go after that one RL, and then attempting to get that rocket launcher there, that causes problem, and he nearly loses spark, but he doesn't, and that's what's important. Going over to do a hack on that shock launcher, getting at some health, just because any type of fire at that health will kill him. Those critters really saved him on that because that smoke came in a little bit later. And then going back to clean up some stuff. Hold up, guys.
Thanks, Danny's mom.
Yeah, pretty much. I am over at the mother-in-law's.
See if she'll make you a waffle or something.
Yeah. Anyhow, so farming some GBE here. I think it was just clear minds and everything. Mark, do some marking for the next hit.
I think it was marked for the next hit.
Yeah. As soon as the chimichanga had what he needed, go ahead and retreat. Real nice hit by Chimmy.
Chimmy.
Next up, we've got guacamole. Chimichanga's a 6'4", right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And then what's guacamole?
Also 6'4".
Okay. So going in and if I remember correctly, yeah. So gonna do 3 hacks and it'll eliminate a shock. Throws the critters to get some distraction. Plenty of stuff doing damage. So the reason he decided on those 3 was now you can do a T shock here, and then just a X shot on these 5 weapons. Real easy shocks. Now, so always trying to make it easier for the next player. Partially because we're not nearly good enough to hit pixel shocks.
What's a pixel shock?
Hey Andy, I thought if they killed that one cell on the beach there, that they would just automatically walk up. Is that not true?
No.
Oh.
No,
Torrent
you
is not
still
my
have some
base.
that move.
Yeah, I know that if there's like no cells down on the beach, you actually don't even need the flare to come up by this power cell because they'll just naturally
Yeah,
walk
I still
up towards it.
I still use the flare because I don't like the way
Oh, okay.
they spread, because when they target the cell, they kind of come in a line. So when you flare on smoke, it becomes a little bit more annoying in the spread for the walk. So
Getting a second shock down on the MGs and the SB, which will be what eats them quick, gives them enough time to take down the core, or the shield, I should say. And as far as, I mean, everyone always tries to save. What am I thinking? Oh, yeah, save delay. But on something like this, it's actually decreasing shocks and making other shocks easier. So it's well worth the loss and delay. And then, again, just clearing some mines and stuff for the next person if they use critters on the core. Next up is Nabla. Hitting Torrent. So the reason we had Torrent marked at 4 originally was because... let's go ahead and press pause. Where's the... the core health was like 1.8 million. So pretty hefty core health when you've got kind of a weird layout. Crazy Knot, we ended up deciding to close Mistake Z, at least for the time being. We just weren't playing and performing the way that we wanted to, and got a little bit burnt out. But this isn't the end for Mistake Z. We'll be back eventually. So using the...
Why is he doing 2 flares on the way up there?
Huh?
Why did he use 2 flares to get up there?
I don't know.
Because he's not Anderson.
He probably
get him on the
used
phone.
3 too many smokes, according to you.
Just dial him in right now.
It's only 2 smokes, don't you know?
Yeah. Hey, Fritz, welcome. Hey, Fritz, you still have to message me what you want your command to say. Hey, Papucho, if I didn't say that. So, really, really close. I personally think Nabla doesn't want to ever have any Zukas left when he's hitting. Like, he wants to kill the base, but he wants all the Zukas to be dead as well. It's like a duel. He's so much better than the rest of us that's how it works, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta challenge yourself.
Exactly.
I can relate to that.
So this was a really good hit, really big hit done for us by Boozer. The core health on this is 1.8 million, a little bit over. And the problem with doing big damage on Tapir is there's so many single shots around that you end up losing a good amount of your Zukas, and it's really hard to do high level damage on it. So after this was really one of the places that we could cut down from 27 to 26 hits marked. And we knew this pretty much needed to be a solo, even though it was going to be a big ask, because you got these mortars here, which you could do in one shock, but we calculated it out, and a 4-6 can do this with 4 shocks and 2 battle orders, which is what he does here. And you'll see a lot of people like to throw two smokes here at the kill zone. But the way to actually do this is you have your smokes out early, and then when you flare the core, the girls, as they spread out of smoke, the smoke will also disappear kind of at the same time, so you don't lose delay. But you also don't use that extra smoke getting your girls to the kill zone. Fires off the second battle orders, and he brings it down before the flamers even get a shot off. So like I said, this was 1.8, 4 million, 1.85 million. Yeah, really a nice hit. Tapir, bases like Minotaur, Callisto are much easier to do big points on because there's not a lot of stuff shooting your girls, single shots shooting your girls as you take stuff down. But Tapir is not one of those bases. Looks like we just beat her up. This next hit is Danimal, also Danimalicious on Phobos. Guys, I'm talking way too much. Do I have anyone on call? Did I scoop?
I think it's appropriate.
Did I scare people away?
It's just noisy here, so I've been on and off mute.
I'm just in the bathroom, so my clothes are off, so I have you muted.
Oh.
That's where you take your clothes off, is the bathroom.
No matter if you're getting a
See?
Q-tip.
No, Plank.
See, she gets it. He gets it.
Plank takes his clothes off wherever, to be honest.
But always
They're on in the kitchen.
Yes, on in the kitchen.
They're on in the garage. Dining room is situation dependent.
Oh, God. Yeah, Crazy Knot. It's all about the base layout. You can do really huge damage with that bullet clearing strategy, or the bullet partial clear on ransom, and then down to 1 shock strategy is also great. 3 million is a lot of health. That's impressive. Up next is, I guess we'll hold on Cooker for now. Just because that was the last base of the operation. We'll do Hardcore next. As you can
Did
see.
you even show Phobos yet?
Oh, that's what I was doing. Thank you. Here we go. Danimalicious on Phobos.
This one is a little bit weird, but
Yeah, it scared me a
Don't
little
like
bit.
that.
Not gonna lie. I was glad I wasn't on live because this had to go in one. But he gets it done. So
yep, got the job done.
that's all I really cared about. But I would have been peeing my pants. Welcome back, Milos. Always good to see you. Milos, is it Milos or Milos? No one here knows.
Milos.
What?
I think it's Milos.
Milos?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
As our resident expert on all things foreign, Anderson has
Anderson,
spoken.
aren't you happy we're going to see my smoke gap in green court?
Oh!
This was this one?
It's this one, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
I know that makes you real happy.
Yeah.
How's everyone's volume levels for the people on the stream, by the way? So as you can see, he does that standard flare to get the girls to walk the way he wanted, but then brings them to a different kill zone, and is going to allow him to clear a couple rocket launchers and then flare onto the core.
We think it's weird just because it could have just been 4 shock standard,
Yeah.
but it worked out. So
Yeah, it worked out real well. Yeah, shock blaster going at him, but it's a low level. It's a shock blaster 1, so it shoots. It doesn't. It shoots at the same rate, I think, but it doesn't shoot as long, and it takes more frequent breaks. I don't know.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And at this,
I had not seen this hit before. This was fucking weird.
yeah, yeah, it was. Hey, Dr. Pepper. Hope you don't have to run somewhere like you normally do. Hey guys, the bot's saying what you want it to, or what I want it to, I guess. So everyone should be happy now, including myself. Thor throws out. I think I have a Danimal one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Boozer's in a meeting, and he never watches my stuff anyways.
Smart guy, huh?
Dude, Dr. Pepper, you're always, whenever I stream, and I stream at different times, I feel like you're always, like, gotta go. You're a busy guy, I guess. Oh, man. Anyhow, so that was Phobos, and then I said we're gonna do hardcore next. Or should we do green court next?
Let's do green court.
I just want to make sure to have Anderson on call for this one. So, as you can see, we sabotaged green court more than a little. 25 sabos before we even started the base. One thing to note is that with this rocket launcher gone, and we knew this was going to happen, the girls will actually walk left a little bit more. And maybe that had a little bit to do with...
Andy's going to demonstrate a patented 4 smoke right side.
Yeah, 4 smoke. I'm going to put it in half speed.
I still threw 5.
Oh, it's still 5?
I think I still threw 5.
Boom. And we were on call at this point, and all of us just go, Andy, stop smoking. Like, you're not going to get the... And he had already made that decision. But at this point, there's really no point to try to save that part of the hit. And then I think we talk a little bit, figure out what we wanted to do. And I said I could still do the left side clear with Spark, which was the plan. A left-right side clear. A left and right side clear, I should say. Oh, it's 8 p.m. in Europe right now?
Yeah.
No, I think there's different time zones in Europe.
Well, that's what, how did we decide to say his name again? Milos, right?
Milos.
Milos was saying. So he goes over on this side. the goal is to have that SG down so he can then go and hack. I forget what happens here, but you don't get both hacks off, do you?
No.
Both?
Or any. What
I
happened
didn't
there?
get any.
Did you not have smoke, or?
No, I thought it was, what's it called?
In range?
Yeah, I didn't have enough for the smoke. If I wanted to throw the double stack there, and I didn't have enough for the smoke and the double. So yeah, that was a mess.
Yeah. So a little bit of a messy hit, but he got enough done for us to, in order to still take it down in 3 more. There's really no great
But
way to get right side and top.
the left side of the hit was actually pretty decent. It's hard to do anything after you get the first 5 rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much less the fact that
Oh well, there were 2.
he had already used a bunch of GB on the right side.
Yeah, exactly, and it's actually kind of impressive because not a lot of people can come back after brutally fucking up the first part.
I love you too, Anderson.
It's true, though. That's absolutely true.
It's true.
It is actually
Man.
true.
No, I agree with him because I'm not one of those people who can come back. Once my op hit starts going wrong, it just doesn't get better.
That wasn't a backhanded compliment. That was like a closed fist compliment.
And then he's got one Zuka going at that. Dr. Pepper, I assume you mean EF. When you say that, let me see. I think there's a... let's do this, Dr. Pepper. I don't think I've ever actually used this command. Yeah. So yeah, we've got teams with a wide variety of skill, a wide variety of size, wide variety of intel and boost requirements. So anyone who's ever interested, download the Telegram app and search at Join Elite Force. And we have several people in there who are very great at finding people good homes.
Not it.
Yeah, no, Anderson is in it. So that's the first hit on green court. Then we decided to try to sabo green court a little bit more and just try to get lucky to get one of the 2 shields. Didn't happen. I must have missed a green court hit.
No, we saboed the front shield at the beginning of the up.
Yeah, I know, but we saboed green court a couple more times.
Yeah, we didn't get anything else that was worth it.
No. Oh, yep. Here we go. Yeah, my pleasure, Dr. Pepper. Hope to see you in there. HQ's taco truck is going right side here, taking 4 boats because this is a 315 green court.
They were like 400k gens.
Yeah. Awesome, Fritz. I hope you enjoyed Danny Boy radio on the car. Gives you something to do, I guess. I definitely like to challenge myself with ops. When it's time for me to retire, I don't think I'll ever, just try to take it easy. I think I've played the game so long at, a level like this that it might just be boring to play something underneath your skill set, whatever that is. At least that's my opinion. Oh, thank you, Fritz. It doesn't seem like a lot of people do operation stuff. Not much just task force operation stuff on YouTube a lot anymore. I think Turtle does it every once in a while. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. It's the part of the game I'm best at. I'm not gonna say good, because if I say I'm good at it, I'll have several people here arguing that point.
Yeah.
I was hoping Andy was gonna say something, because I was gonna say something along the team of or the side of something with Cooker Rush.
Oh man, that'd be brutal.
Right, Andy?
Too
He's
soon.
too soon.
I feel like you ought to explain why it would be brutal.
So on this op, we had a pretty easy Cooker Rush at the end that you'll see me do. And it was the last hit of the op, the 25th hit. And I was able to get it down. And then 2 days ago, a op that we really shouldn't have won.
Really, I just come back to this.
He's not even on. Danny, abort. Abort.
I had a call and I come back to this. Engage the butthurt.
You gotta.
No, I made a comment about how I'm not gonna say I'm good at ops, because you guys were gonna, rip me a new one for even saying it. And I said I was hoping you were gonna say something so I could bring up Cooker. And then, of course, your good buddy Anderson said, "Well, I think we should talk about that anyways."
Why don't we show that? Why don't we show that strategized hit from the other day, Danny?
Oh yeah, that was bad too. Is that even still in the log though?
Hopefully not.
We always could show the Boomtown Open from yesterday's op.
Ooh.
I
I hear that was pretty horrible.
I liked it.
I
It
hear
was
that.
a little unlucky, but I mean, I couldn't stop watching that thing. Thought it was pretty impressive.
I haven't even watched it. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago.
A couple mines. I mean, he
You can-
almost
you can-
got
you can
all the
shove it and
SGs in
touch
the
it,
opening
explain
hit.
it.
That rush was pretty special.
Yeah. Yeah, I did watch the rush. That was really, really awesome hit. Anyways, so pretty standard flares here. And this is one place where overlapping smoke definitely helps, because you cannot afford to lose delay, and they always like to seem to spread out there. But if you're Anderson, he probably gets from all the way to the top in like 4 smokes. Anderson?
5.
5. As you'll see later, we're convinced Anderson pays Supercell for his smoke gapping abilities. Because if we ever did stuff like that, our girls would get roasted real bad. So after this hit, we knew really the only thing that would help would be to get this rocket launcher here, just making the shock easier. And then possibly we wanted to do a double hack. And if I recall correctly, we don't get the double hack off. Which,
I want you to triple.
yeah, correct. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's right, because this flamer was in range. So he actually does get the triple hack off. Jason, that is. And we didn't think that flamer was going to be in range, so I'm sure it didn't have GV for a 4th hack.
He should have flared up above those mortars, but Capone told him not to.
Yeah, Capone's kind of a jerk like that. Hey,
Yeah, the
EOD.
best piece of advice I ever gave myself was to
Was to what?
never listen to Capone.
Oh, yeah.
That'll fuck you right up.
Yeah. I don't think you've missed a whole lot. We're just showing some op hits here. Oh, by the way, everybody, for people who are listening right now, if you're following along with like the thumbnail clue thing in AZ tutorial, today's is a really big deal, and I will announce that the answer is not Boom Beach related. And if we're doing like a category, let's say people. Okay? The category is people. But anyways, I hope people are enjoying that. Bix does all the work behind that. He figures out the clues. He puts all the clues together to see what they're going to lead to in the end. And just knowing the clues, like he must have put some serious thought into this because it's pretty creative. So we got Planky on the next hit. This is a 4-6, right, Plank?
4-6.
I really don't want to I don't want to say anything that's going to make it a little bit too obvious, EOD. But all the clues combined lead to one answer. So each clue or riddle or whatever you want to call it in the thumbnails leads to an answer, and then all those answers lead to a final answer. Wait, what did you say? You said this was 4-6, right?
Yeah.
Here, take all the cells or don't hit. This is our philosophy. If you don't feel comfortable taking all the cells on a green court rush or a maze rush, then you probably shouldn't be hitting it. Just because it's showing that you're not confident in yourself. For instance, if I was hitting maze or green court, I would want to leave cells, and that's why I don't rush those bases.
Yeah, didn't you leave a couple cells on Maze Rush the other day, and you left 455 core health? Not even 1,000, but under 500.
Yep. Yeah, but that, I mean, it was just a flare timing thing on that one. It wasn't like I purposely left
Yeah.
GBE
You wanted to get out of the laser range.
Yep. So as you can see, just real simple shocks. These shocks you had to get 3 weapons behind you, but otherwise it was just 2 weapon shocks. Real nice. Drops it just in the nick of time. Let's see. You guys hear that? Someone's at my front door. Hey Samir. Not much. Boom Beach is pretty much the same still. Unless you're playing warships, then it's a little bit different. Okay, so that was Green Court. Hardcore next, I think. As you can see, this hardcore was a little tricky real tricky on the left side, which is where just about everyone prefers to attack hardcore from. More cells over there. Just easier in general. So, does one hack here. And typically, that's another thing. You're able to farm enough GBE on the first hit. Ooh. smokes too early on the left side that you're then able to smoke up here. But because there's just no GBE really to farm over here and you've got a tight corner, it's more important to try to get these RLs dead on the... So Samir, the last like 6 or 7 thumbnails that I've had have clues embedded into them. You're on Telegram, right, Samir? So here, the place, as you can see, the placement of that plank or Andy or Anderson or whatever.
What up?
If one of you guys could elaborate on the placement of a barrage when clearing mines around the 4 RLs,
Yeah,
that'd
I
be great.
tried to put the barrage on the between the two lowest in the middle, right where the flare actually just landed.
Okay.
So you kind of get all the mines. You need to get 5 sets of mines that are within. You can leave the furthest on either side on. So you'll get those 5, and then you'll mark the 4 rockets the most at the same time.
And it's important to try to not, I mean, I'm sure pretty frequently a cannon gets marked as well. In this case it didn't, but as much as possible marking the ones. So you're saying,
exactly.
So let's go ahead and look at the left side as he clears some GBE here.
And don't throw the smoke he just did, which was completely unnecessary.
Yeah. So you're saying you need to take 5 mines?
Yeah, that one and 2 to either side.
Okay. And then he's just going to start throwing GBE up here on the left side. I told him he should have started with that top rocket launcher because that's the next one in range. Oh, you're not anymore, Samir? Let's see. I don't really have a way for people to submit answers, but basically there's clues hidden in all my thumbnails. The last like 5 or 6, I should say. And they're all leading to one thing. And whoever guesses it first wins a gift card. But you have to submit your answers on Telegram just because that's where the bot is for me. So I don't have to collect the answers manually. It's been really cool. Bix has done all the work for it. Thought of all the clues. It's pretty hard. Yeah.
There it is.
Have you looked at the clues, Anders?
Oh, no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
He just said it was hard.
And
I can confirm, yes, it's hard.
I'm pretty childish, so I just said it's pretty.
So kind of a suicide rush onto the MG here at the end. It's actually really weird. So that MG, as you noticed, died like right at the last second. And for all of us who were watching live, it didn't die during the attack, but it did for Capone. So Capone's like, I got the MG, and me and Plank were like, no, you didn't. And that's that story. Yeah. So next we got Mr. Plank going in on hardcore again. Finishing up these rocket launchers, getting this one, and getting the kind of clearing this side was definitely the goal here.
Come on! Yeah, man. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm playing Warships at the same time, so I have some
nice.
uppers setting up.
What level are you up to?
I'm down to IV. So
Oh, okay. You've gone backwards a little bit. Congrats.
yeah, I was I was at 5.5 ish, and then I went down to 3.5. Now I'm back up to 4.5.
Unfortunately, Plank gets spark grabbed right away. Not a great way to start off the hit. But got to move forward. Like Anderson said, it's really hard to to come back once a hit starts going wrong. So firing the MG right away just so that they kill the MG without messing with those cells as they walk into range and having to use excessive shocks. Oh yeah, this next hit was really bad, wasn't it? Not your hit, but the next one, if I recall correctly.
This hardcore was a mess.
You mean Capone's hit? It was pretty bad. I think it was Capone, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, we'll see. So the critter's in there just so that he wouldn't have to shock too early on that mortar. As you can see, working out real nice here. So he gets that grappler down. I think he starts farming some GBE so he can make a move. You need critters and a flare and one shock to go after these hot bots here.
I hate hardcore right side.
I do too, but there's really no option here.
No, there wasn't, but still hate it.
So I like doing what Plank does. Some people don't. I like flaring the far hot pot because then you don't have to re-flare and they'll just automatically target the next closest defense. So that was great. So really a great open or second hit here.
Especially considering that he didn't have Sparky.
Yeah, great point. And what does Anderson say?
Don't let Sparky die.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. I hit barrage a few times on those top rockets, and by the time I went back, Sparky was flying across the screen.
Yeah, that's another annoying part about doing the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't see.
everything's so tight. That's what she said.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, it's not your fault because the grappler should always go in the first hit. So blame Cap instead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, half of my job there was cleaning up his mess.
I don't know why he didn't think those rocket launchers were going to be in range.
I think he threw an accidental flare on this hit, didn't he?
He does. And
He does?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know why he shocked that grappler again. That's beyond me. As you can see, there goes the accidental flare. Really amazing he even got the grappler here. Oh no, he doesn't totally get the grappler, but we were able to GBE it out if I recall correctly. He was pretty pissed off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I need to kind of annoy him about it then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So fortunately, we have a 2-8 in the task force. 2 GBE, 8 troop damage. I love the name. I love that he's named Refried Beans. Because refried beans are powerful, I guess. I think it's very fitting. Oh, what was also great about this and what made it possible is that there's no grapplers on the left side, so there's actually no reason to take Spark. Taking Brick was the much better option, because Battle Order certainly does help. Yeah, Capone is the captain of the canoe of the noobs. He leads by example. Let's just put it that way. So getting these SGs is important. As many of them as possible. We'll go ahead and fast forward through this. Oh, should we share with everyone what we figured out about the Forlorn Hope map?
I mean, if it excites you that much.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, everyone.
I don't.
I would like everyone.
Are you sure we shouldn't have clues in Morse code?
Yes. I would like everyone to type into the chat. There's 13 people watching, so maybe you will get 2 or 3. But I'd like everyone to type into the chat what this looks like. Like, seriously. Like, have you ever noticed that before?
Nope.
I mean, honestly, the shaving job is just terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you tickle the nutsack with your mouse?
I mean, it's not a mouse. I'd have to use my fingers.
Even better.
Yep, 2.5 inches.
Almost.
Oh, let me show you guys something. So I like to mess around with like avatars and stuff like that. So this is the current Elite Force 2.5 Chad avatar. I'm pretty proud of this. As you can see, and then if you zoom in, you can see I put did you guys notice that? I put a ruler in the avatar. And it measures out to be just on a hair under 2.5 inches. But like Andy said, there's a poor shaving job, so
Very poor.
okay. So killed hardcore. I think we'll go Alamo next. You want to talk about what you're thinking on this Alamo, Anderson, as you were planning it out and everything? Because I have no idea how your thought process goes.
I need to finish.
Nobody knows.
Horseshoe pit.
Okay.
It was a
knows
dirty,
what the
dirty
thought
Alamo.
process was.
Yeah, this is a dirty Alamo. You got the Doom cannons right
Yeah.
here.
So the first hit had to be Cerveza, which is a 7-3 account, in order for the GB to play. And we were still trying to save a hit at this point, so we needed Alamo possibly to go in 3. That was one of the places where we could save a hit, but that required that we could get those 6 or everything. And some RLs above. So you needed to do a shock round, 4 shocks, and kill them, and go up to kill some more. But yeah, unfortunately, he got clipped by some of those RL very tough that you're not showing.
Samir, you should definitely try that. Also, guys, can we talk about how he doesn't hit any of these mines, please? All level 22s.
He stars his girls, man.
I marked the top RL, so they're all aiming at.
Look at this, guys. It's freaking ridiculous. 21, 22, 22, 22. Did you not see these RLs up top, by the way?
Yeah, I saw him. That was another reason I marked that RL, because I hoped more girls would go out of range of
Oh, okay.
those. So yeah, since we missed those two RLs, that
Yep.
kind of doomed a 3-hit up. At least it had to be more stellar than it turned out to be the rest of the way.
Still got a decent amount done.
Yeah.
So next set, what were you thinking? Like I'm sure you must have went through a couple different options in your head.
Yeah. First option was to bring Spark and Girls same time to take out the two. But they're shocking machine guns, shocking PSL.
Mm-hmm.
Just I decided it wasn't worth it. Just spent the extra
To
3 smoke.
save what? 2 smoke maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, and after that it was basically going up, clearing some more. I debated to go diagonal away from the right side, standard side. Like I was thinking about if you scroll further right, I was thinking about clearing that S some at this hit,
Mm-hmm.
which turned out to be a 3rd hit. Is this the one with you're talking about?
No, I think yeah, no, this is the one with the crazy flare, isn't it?
I don't know.
So flares to kind of no, this isn't the one with the crazy flare.
The 3rd hit is that one. That 3rd hit is my favorite.
Again, just not clearing any mines.
You don't have to.
Danny, if you have proper flares and proper marking, then you really know exactly where your girls will go.
Every single time, because this game's super consistent.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm
Boozer.
pretty sure Anderson has naked photos of Zukas, so they do whatever the hell he wants.
Yep.
Are we on a live stream?
Yes, sir.
You
Hey, YouTube.
Thor was using the Danny Boy command.
YouTube, I hate it. I hate YouTube. It never says hi back.
Yeah, what a bunch of jerks.
A little buzzer on left is your turn.
We showed off your
You
real
going to
nice
lunch,
to peer
Boozer?
hit.
What?
You going to lunch? Okay.
He's always a great conversationalist.
Yeah. That's one of Boozer's strong points. Okay. Now tell us how you figured out this pathing.
I didn't. I mean, I'm. I don't see what's so spectacular. We can talk about it when I get up.
If I had thrown that flare, half my girls would go above the core, half my girls would go below
Yep.
the core, and they would all die.
I mean, the first flare is in the spot that it should be. So
Look at this smoke, guys. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Okay, now watch this, guys. Yeah, you know, just a standard dioxin diagonal flare across the map, through the core, to just sitting right above this mortar. Who knows that's going to happen?
It's
Oh, he should use 2 smokes here to... God.
it's the same as diarch. When you squeeze through that narrow spot, they're gonna file up nicely. That was my.
Oh, I'll just hack that shock launcher.
Were you screaming at that doom cannon to die on this hit?
Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Yeah, pretty much.
Wanting him to kind of stay out of the range of those MGs as much as possible.
Yeah, those MGs were fucking pain in the ass because they kill those that take out the Doom Cannon.
Yep. Come on, guys. I didn't like someone post about that flare. Don't act like that's normal.
That's an incredible hit. That's not normal.
See, thank you, Thor.
He ends up.
We got a WTF out of Thor for that.
They're gonna line up nicely every time you squeeze them.
Yeah, but how do you know some weren't going to go under the core?
Like
He did.
below,
Yeah.
the other way around.
He really didn't know. He just he was extremely hopeful.
I mean, well, I don't know. I can't explain it to you. I think it's just. I mean, it's just logic stepping in after playing this game for 4 years. I guess.
I don't think there's much logic.
What he means is it's hard to explain his level of superiority over us.
Us mortals.
Yeah, if you were talented enough, you wouldn't
Yeah.
have to ask that question, Teddy.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah,
What you do is,
and we
what,
don't.
what you actually need to do is you throw the flare, and at the exact same time, you will your girls to go where you want them to.
Mind over Zuka.
Thor says, and so F sure that the mods aren't working anymore. We made that joke many times.
Anderson, can you use that same method of will to stop my heroes from stumbling around like drunken idiots after they reach their flare point?
No.
Also, when you only do one off hit a month, you can really focus in on and make it a really nice hit.
That's true.
Gotta enjoy the break, right?
Also, like, Anderson doesn't clear a bunch of those mines over on the left, and then Gordita's like, F that. I'm going to clear these mines.
Yeah, there's already been 3 hits on this map, but we still have to clear mines after Anderson goes.
Yeah. That's the truth. God. Okay.
But can you show the first 20 seconds of the first hit again?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you notice the second flare, there's the. I'm pretty sure that if that one had been like a tile and a half lower, that this element would have come down in 3. Just to kind of explain how important flares actually are in this game. Because I
Well,
know a lot of people underestimate.
you lost what, 2/3 of your chicks to that rocket fire?
Yeah, and I mean it's just to show the flares are actually much.
Oh yeah,
So
no doubt.
It's coming. It's coming now. That's where. So if that
This
had
is
been
the
all the
op.
way
This is the
down by the cell, I'm pretty confident this album gone down in three.
Yeah,
this
you
is
would
the
have just
op that
stayed out of range of those a little bit better.
it's the last one we failed, right?
No, we beat this
No,
out.
this was, yeah, we beat it.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one we beat.
We've been failing so often, it's hard to keep them all
Yeah,
in
seriously.
track.
Yeah,
Well,
but yeah, it was
wasn't
actually
the
good
one we failed the.
to go. So you can move on.
Thor's pretty determined to say that he's done that flare point and his girls split. I believe
It's
you.
a willpower.
Oops.
They probably split because of his troop health.
Thor runs troop health. Did Nacho open Humble? Looks like it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh yeah, we were trying to hide the 8-2, right?
Yeah, wasn't really a spot for the 8-2, but we thought it could go on the open, and we thought it could go on the top. Because if you look at the top of this pie, it's
Yeah,
a weird
this is
one.
the
It's only
easiest
2
top
shocks
of
up
the
there.
pie ever.
Yeah. So it could have gone on either of those hits. Good old Nacho. Maybe if Anderson had used Nacho on Alamo, he could have afforded that flare to be in the correct spot.
Yeah, maybe. Real nice hit here by Nacho, knowing that, I mean, you don't have to go through any. These shield gens' health are pretty low. Don't have to go through any cells to get there with the Grens. So good looking ahead.
Nacho was upset that the girls or the Grens didn't finish off those SGs. They instead
Oh,
tried
really?
the Flamer, but it wasn't. It didn't matter because we could easily spare a boat in one of the next couple hits.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah. On most humble pies, though, on the right side, I like, if you have the accounts available, to use like a 5-5 or even a 4-6 on like a standard humble pie with high health. Because GBE really isn't that necessary. Banks on this humble pie, Owen? Well, you say banks on everything, so.
Well, Banks works on everything, so
Why didn't you use them on Alamo then?
I realized it so late.
Yeah, so like we said, 2 shock and really don't even really need to flare anything. Or 1 shock, really. Don't even really need to flare any of the SGs. You can just repeat the shock. Not sure exactly what Kate did here. Owen thinks Banks would have done Alamo in 2.
Maybe 1.5.
And like clockwork, top SGs go down. Oh, nice hit. would assume if she's got any GB, she's going to clear my... Oh, I guess she's going to use another battle orders up there for some reason.
I believe she drops a boat on the right.
Oh, you're right. Okay, there goes the mines. I was like, why are you using battle orders if you can't clear mines? She was able to do both. Boom. Real nice. Then Boozer on one of his favorite hits in the game. Left side humble.
Boozer, were you crapping yourself on this one?
That's your favorite hit?
It's one of his favorite hits, I said.
Why?
Because he enjoys it?
He's good at it. His normally it goes better than this.
Oh, really?
I fucking hate that hit.
Well, good thing you don't do it then.
No,
I bet his favorite hit is Cooker Open. I bet that's Boozer's favorite.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
It's not that I can't do the hit. It's just it feels so unachieving. I mean, you just go over there and
You're such an ass, dude.
I'm not. I mean, I'll hate it. When I do it, I never feel like I really accomplish anything. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I realize what you're trying to say.
I didn't mean to be an ass this time.
What was wrong with that hit, Plank?
It was just he almost peeked out the back of his smoke, didn't he? Or
Oh, yeah, that's right. But he didn't. So
no, he made it. He did it fine.
clearing that shock mine just because you don't want a critter or anything to hit it randomly, and mark some of your girls and stuff. Here we got Tamale going in for the finish. Real standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 7 shocks or some critters. Figured exactly how this was done. Was able to farm all these cells on the beach that were needed. Because I don't think we even killed the cell.
What op or what hit are you talking about now?
Well, Anderson was telling us why left side humble is not a good hit, a fun hit. And basically what he said is, I'm just too good for it. And that's toning it down from what he said, which was much worse.
Come on.
Anderson was just being vulnerable and open with his feelings.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, no reason to do critter smokes on this one. I guess those mortars you could have technically, but
Oh yeah, this was 7 straight shocks.
Yep.
Tamale's a beast.
Yeah. I mean, it was
All
okay.
that cornmeal.
Okay, I think we're on to Cooker.
Woo-woo.
Chorizo was the first person hitting Cooker. It's a 7-3 count, as you can see, kind of not the most fun Cooker, especially over here on the left side. So we decided to get a little creative with it.
All these hard ops are running together. I'm having a hard time remembering this one.
Yeah, we've had quite a few pretty difficult ops lately.
A lot.
And if it wasn't for Boozer being on the team, we definitely would have won more.
You definitely lose a lot more, is that what you said?
You just keep hearing what you want to. So we decided to hack that flame just so...
Both the flames. He's going to hack 2 flames.
Oh, I wasn't a part of this strategy. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so we wanted to make it where you could stand in the standard kill zone on the ring hit and be only one extra shock. So we did. The main reason for the single hacks was just because there's the lack of damage in the ring. He could have double hacked a little bit more, but he decided not to. This is the one that really needed to be single hacked because it doesn't even end up dying.
Yep.
He
And
ends
part
up
of
having
it
to
was
bark that.
because Spark laid some critters, and that shock blaster got distracted. But the shock blaster even still wouldn't have taken it down. Is Rebel BBZ? Is that Chinese rebel, or is that someone else? Owen.
Chinese rebel?
Yeah, like the crabber.
I'm not sure it's a Chinese guy.
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't he usually have Chinese characters?
You should go into his warship account and see who it actually is.
Oh no. Are you talking about Jamar?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there an actual rebel from China?
Oh, not that I know.
Yeah,
But
there
I
is.
might be. I don't know.
He's brand new to CWAP last month.
No, that was Jamar. You didn't catch that? Booze?
Obviously not.
Yeah, but isn't there a real rebel shish kebabber?
Who cares? Move on.
Pretty sure it's been Jamar all along.
Oh.
He's been running the long scam.
Yeah, I don't know. Andy can explain why he took grins here.
Yeah, God knows.
Because I'm an idiot. The single shot, the single hacks on the left. Like, yeah, you could have doubled, but you have a ton of stuff shooting. You weren't going to be able to take the mortars. And really, you could have doubled with the stuff on top. But the way that where they were going to stop, I was concerned that the rocket launchers were going to go spark you with the splash damage. So I'd rather be safe and go with the singles there.
Full show.
Hey, shish kebabber, I think you already achieved warships level 10, didn't you?
Was this the one that Taquito messed up the ring? I don't remember.
No, that was a different one.
That was a different one?
Yeah.
So are you even playing warships anymore, shish? Or once you reach level 10, do you just leave it? I mean, the only thing to really fight for is, would be win percentage, and you're not going to really be able to get, I mean, it takes so many attacks to improve win percentage.
The one where I messed up the ring, Andy, was one that we had like a ton of hits left on. This one was actually This one was a pretty tight op.
Yeah, no, I just don't. Like you said, there's been so many shit ups in a row that
Yeah, no doubt.
it's hard to remember which one's which.
Yeah, I haven't hit warships since the first day of season 2.
If you can't cheat, it ain't fun.
Yep. Or maybe they should make it fun without cheating, because I don't cheat with op attacks. I have fun.
That mortar. I needed that mortar to
Oh, I
die.
remember. Yeah, the mortar took a bunch of your
Yeah,
stuff.
I needed that mortar to die just like a second sooner. Or Taquito needed it to die.
You do like your taquitos, too.
Freaking taquitos, man. And then poor taquito got roasted by the flamethrowers after that.
Mm-hmm. At least flare on Taquito should have just flared onto that sniper.
Taquito was out of flares.
Yeah, I suppose flares were really expensive at that point.
Yeah, and there was nothing to farm on that base. There was no cells. It was, yeah.
So at this point, with everything, the Green Court rush going well, was the big concern kind of later in the op. We were really happy that we still had two hits left for this, because there are extra shocks. And we decided, you know what, let's make this easy. Killed off the Zukas, and then just used Gren's kind of the old-fashioned way. And Gren's obviously clear some of the mortars in the back, which is makes the rush so much easier.
4 times.
I think if I remember this hit right, the fun thing was the break.
Oh yeah,
Break.
yeah. Really, no need for a hero here. So Tequila brings
right.
break.
Tequila was saying that he was concerned about the gens not dying,
Mm-hmm.
so he angled a break so the laser should target her without hitting the grants.
Yep.
I highly doubt Tequila was able to foresee that.
I think that was the plan from the beginning. That's why it was unloaded in the left and not the middle.
That was a
Seems legit to me.
Anderson level of superiority there.
Yeah.
That is pretty damn hard to achieve, I can tell you.
And then, of course, you got me. Doing the final hit of the op, which was the cooker rush. Real standard, well, not standard, but pretty easy cooker rush. You had all the SGs on the left to farm. None of the mortars were gone, or a bunch of the mortars were gone. It was probably right around 1 million health, if not under it, to be honest. I think it was like 900,000.
You should show your cooker ring hit from the other day after this.
I had to cook a ring hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was really good. I was really good at that.
Yeah, you nailed it, bro. It was 100% not standard, so.
No, that wasn't. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. And the middle and the bottom too. What do you mean, Mrs. Doyle?
He's talking about warships.
Oh, that's
Your
funny.
smokes look like they almost came out too fast. Some quick smokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
was
was
pretty quick.
actually worried about that when I was watching.
Yeah, that's when I closed the iPad.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I closed the iPad. When I saw your smokes go out, I closed the iPad thinking you failed. I'm not even joking, dude.
That's funny.
I walked away like, oh my god, we failed the op. His smokes were too quick.
The irony of that is pretty good.
I think
Yeah,
it's
right?
something. I think I've seen several people have really quick smokes lately. I'd almost dare say that there's something since the update that's not working properly anymore. It's not working the same as it always used to.
Yeah, I loaded energy drink, but I think taunt's more important. I don't know, I was bored.
I think this was a million, so if it didn't
I was
one round of
bored.
shots was fine.
The whole op riding on the line. I was bored.
Time to do some map clearing for Anderson.
What?
Yeah. This is
Talking
a
about
segment
what?
brought to you by Anderson.
What? Are you gonna map clear now?
No, I just have to kill one base, and then I'm going to sign off of YouTube.
Yeah, I think Booster really changed that cooker. I've seen girls peak lately.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty shitty timing that happened for real.
Yeah, dude, you fucking jinxed it. That's what happened.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, still getting over it. It'll take me about a year. I'll get over it then. And I'll get over it then.
Well, in another year or so, we'll let you do another cooker rush, and you can maybe then you'll be able to get over it.
This hit really isn't going very well.
Bro, you're a noob, dude. You're about to die. Laser beams are no bueno for grenadiers.
Well, I've
They
got
don't
3
kill cookers.
TH.
But lasers don't kill Sugas.
Yeah. A good friend of ours told us that. Good might be a strong word. Friend might be a strong word. I'm just
You
going
even
to
failed
here.
it, dude. I think you failed that, dude.
I did. I wasn't really paying
How
attention.
about we watch your cooker ring here? Because you clearly don't know how to map clear.
I am at 1200 VP.
No, I can
I
go
guess
off
map clearing
without
doesn't
seeing.
take talent.
Oh, don't say that. I'll have like some people like real pissed off. I think I'm just going to land left on this one.
I don't map clear, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I just know I don't like shock blasters with TGM.
This one's going much better.
Thank you, sir.
Oof. Boom cannons are one shot, yeah.
Are they really?
I mean, it was green, and then it was dead.
I don't think I used a flare on this one either, guys. Nope. Okay, now it's died. Real ugly. Got my imitation game sitting here, so I would promote PvP instead of NPCs to drop, I guess. Yeah. I always try to get it as close so I can just do like one artillery at the end. I do that with War Factory as well yesterday. It was 3 artilleries at the end, but whatever. This map is finally getting real close to max up. This is my last defense, and then I have 1 iron to upgrade and 5 upgrades left on my residences. I know that's thrilling and the type of content I like to put out. But anyways, thanks everyone for coming on and watching. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Leave a like and a comment if you feel like it. Who do I still got on call? Thanks to HQ, Plank, Andy, Boozer, Anderson for being on call. Always a pleasure. Oh yeah, check out the clue that's posted in the thumbnail. Think it's a fun one and an important one. Get your answers into the AZ tutorial bot. There are instructions up in AZ tutorial about the competition and everything if you're new to it. And got a gift card on the line, folks. You guys want to say anything on call?
Just make sure to leave a thumbs down, everybody, on the video in support of the YouTube channel.
Andy.
Bye, bitches. Bye, bitches.
HQ. HQ must be busy. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day. Keep practicing. Happy booming.